see that are missing. So let me rush through it briefly again.
Okay.
Then I will tell you a few things. Then you ask questions.
All right.
Also, for the purpose of record, please, you will tell me what you do, what you do, so that people can also learn from you once they get to watch this video. Okay?
All right, sir. No problem.
So, like I said, right, as copywriters, our main target is to do what our clients want. Our purpose is to make them happy without telling them that we want to make them happy, which is we are showing rather than saying. It is very important. Even if you are writing a portfolio sample, instead of saying you should write it, your portfolio should tell, it should show that you are an expert copywriter. That is why if I receive people send me DMs in Facebook that they want to work with me and all that, and they say they're an expert copywriter, I simply ask them, send your portfolio. And many of them, they will tell you that they are coming. Some will want to send resume. Nobody wants, see, no companies, they are not interested in resume that much. They want your portfolio that speaks. It is how you are able to demonstrate work that you have done. That is what shows that you are good at what you are doing. So now our main target for you is you should get at least 3 clients in 60 days, which is you should be targeting at least $1,000 monthly. This is our target, and that is the reason why we're having this call. 3 clients, at least 3 clients, in addition to this one that you have already gotten.
Yes, sir.
Right? And especially retainers. But you can see the screen, right?
Yes, I can.
Good. So, and the first thing is your input should be greater than your output. Your input are the daily micro, small activities that you do that will lead to output. For instance, if you want to earn, like as we are targeting, if you want to earn $1,000, and every day, maybe you are just wake up and you write it behind your board every day. This is my prayer point. You look at it. This is my prayer point. By God's grace, I'm going to hit this thing. The only way to achieve it is that there should be an input that is driving that force. And to us in copywriting is 1, reading new books. 2, practicing copies. Practicing copies and reading new books. These are the 2 important inputs that you need to make every single day. And if you are doing it, I am telling you, you are guaranteed of getting a lot of money out of it. You are guaranteed. I can guarantee you of anything. It is the reason why I said copywriting, you can decide the amount you want to be paid. So based on that, you are to read 1 book a week for the next 3 days. There are 3 books that I want you must master them, right? 1 book a week for the next 3 weeks. See, the books I am choosing for you, they are very simple. And I'm going to give you access to all those, everything that I'm talking about here. I'm going to give you access to my resources that contain over 60 copywriting books. I'll be 60 or 50 around that distance. And those books, after reading these first 3 books, you can understand the subsequent one much easier. And this one that I'm going to show you, they are very simple books, easy to read. Okay? And they are very small as well. So let's move on. So the next thing is you should study 1 sales copy a week. And I'll also provide you with the copies to study. If you go to my YouTube channel, I'm going to post this video there and I'll share the link for you. If you go to my YouTube channel, there is a section that is titled Gary Halbert. That section, we have reviewed 1 book already, 1 copy already. We are in the second one, and tomorrow we'll finish the second one. Tomorrow is Sunday. It's our weekly Sunday copy. So if you go there, start with the first one, which is the first copy, which is swimsuit model. It's a health product that was promoted there. Study that copy. How do you study copy? You analyze the headline. you try to bring out this headline. What category of headline? There are three basic type of headline. One, the benefit headline, the news headline, and the curiosity headline. What type of headline is this copy? It is. What are the power words in this headline? You analyze it. Okay, how did he start the copy? Okay, we have like the pattern of copy that we discuss. We have the attention, interest, desire, action, either. We have the star, story, solution, SSS. Then we have the PAS, which is pen, agitate, solution. What pattern is this copy going with? Especially the first 800 words in the copy, or the first 200 words in the short form copy, right? If it's long form copy, the first 800 words. What is he trying to do here? Like in that one, you see that the first thing he was trying to do is to cancel objection. Why is he canceling objection? Because the weight loss niche is a niche that a lot of people have lose confidence in copywriters in that, or products in that niche. That is the reason why he's canceling the objection. Then you go through it. Anything that's doing, what is he saying? Why is he doing it? You analyze them. You handwritten them, right? Then you try to study it extensively enough for that week, so that that's why I say only one copy in a week. Then we move to the next thing. Then the second thing is to send 5 cold DMs a day. Now, I have asked you about your portfolio, and you told me about how your portfolio is. Please go to the section C and watch that video on how to arrange your portfolio. You arrange it in that pattern so that it should look personalized. The landing pages differently, the emails differently, and this thing. What is the name? And Facebook ads differently. Remember, I forgot to tell you that, okay, that copy that you are analyzing, make sure that you write 1 emails promoting that particular product, 1 Facebook ads advertising that particular product. I use the word advertising, but let me tell you, Facebook is not meant to advertise. Facebook is meant to get click, and that click to go to the headline and to go to landing page. It is that is where things are sold. So you are writing copy for Facebook using that email, writing copy for writing copy for Facebook using that copy you analyze, writing copy for emails. Then you arrange them as part of your portfolio. Now we'll move to the next thing. The next thing is, I asked you to read 3 books a week. So what are the books? The first book you should read is that Foreign Up $0 to $500 Copywriting Secret, which is present in the program already. It is there in the program. That is the first book you should read. Study it. $0 to $500 Copywriting Secret. It is there in the program. If you go to beginner, if you go to section A, beginners, you are going to find it there. So if you are done with that, then you now go and carry Gary Halbert, Boron letter. The Boron letter, I'm going to send you my copywriting library. It's going to be there. You are going to see it there. You see the Boron letters by Gary Halbert. It is considered the best copywriting book in the world, and it is super easy to read. But let me tell you immediately, the first 4 chapters, he talks about diet and exercise. Now, try to read it as well. Although some people used to left that aspect of it, but diet and exercise are very important for copywriters. You are sitting at home, working every day, and you know that obesity comes with all this sitting at home and all that. So you need to have a healthy diet. And if you are healthy, you are more likely to think. Copywriting is more of thinking than writing. Okay? Then after you are done with it, then there is scientific advertising by Claude C. Hopkins in that particular this thing that I'm going to link that I'm going to send you. There is scientific advertising. you read it as well. Now, how do you read it? The way you read it is just like I said, please, one book in a week, nothing more than that. Don't allow Sabinos and all these celebrities, all these jokers to deceive you, to waste too much of your time. So what you are going to do, the first thing is like Gary Albert on boring letter. When I was reading, I read it once every, I read it a day. It's 25 chapters and it's very short and it's very, very big writing. I finish it in a day. Even the scientific advertising is a day. I used to finish it. It's very, those books are very small. So what you do is the first reading is to just read for pleasure. You are just reading, read through it, and at the end, you are not holding anything, as if you are not trying to hold anything. After you are done with that reading, the second reading now, that one you should be able to finish it in a day. The second reading now, you should be a little bit slower. In that reading now, you start remembering some of the things, even though you are not paying attention, then some of the things you start remembering them. You start saying that, yeah, I've seen this before. Yeah, I've seen this before. Then the third one, and that is when you read it extensively. Please, I want you to put in these efforts. Put in these efforts. If you understand that copy for that book for that week, you analyze the copy, you understand it, then next week you go to another copy. And that is how you are going to do it. Then make sure you send 5, but for the next 3 weeks that you are going to be doing this thing, forget about code DIMS now, DMS now, forget about proposals. Don't worry about proposals now. See, I say, see, work will play. I mean, there are more clients looking for copywriters than there are copywriters looking for clients. That is what I used to say. You know why? Because there are very few out of 100 copywriters. If you want to select good copywriter, there are no more than 3 or 4. A lot are they just learn copywriting, do 2 weeks in copywriting, no portfolio, nothing. They'll just go and update their profile in Facebook. I'm a copywriter. I don't learn now from so I don't learn. I'm a copywriter. I be now. I no get job. I just look for job since work no day. Now lie, you never learn anything. So now I want you to ask me questions before I ask you question too. Ask all your questions.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
Okay, I've been coming across SEO. Like some clients keep saying you have to have knowledge of SEO.
SEO in copywriting?
Yes. Search engine optimization.
Yeah, I understand SEO. I understand SEO. Okay, but if you anywhere you see they are asking you for SEO, it is not a copywriting post, job post.
Oh.
It is not a copywriting job post.
Okay.
Because SEO, that is where I started. Actually, I started as a content writer. This is a job of content writing. I started as a content writer. I learned SEO, and later I come to copywriting. Once I start seeing ChatGPT, I know ChatGPT is going to take my job. And copywriting, you cannot take job. That is why I just quickly rush to copywriting. So SEO, if you see where someone, except, see, let me tell you something. Some of these clients don't even know it. You understand? They'll just wrap. That is why you see clients wrap up job posts and say a lot of bunch of nonsense in the job posts. They don't know it too. It is the reason why if you are searching job in Upwork, for instance, you have to use the wrong spelling sometimes. Those Oyibo people, they don't know how to write. You have to use the wrong spelling sometimes. If not, you don't see the job because they have spelled it wrongly. And Upwork only picks the right spelling. So if you are using the right spelling, it only picks the spelling as it is. So if you are using the right spelling, you don't see it. So some of them will come, they will post a lot of jobs, they'll sell flyer. Somebody, copywriter that can design flyer, copywriter, a lot of things. If you understand how things are done, if you study it, you will see that the problem lies specifically on this area. You know where the problem lies. They used to make emphasis on this. That is why I used to say that you have to learn how to identify the problem without asking them. By the time you identify that problem, if you write a proposal or whatever you are writing to them, you are going to start out from all the people that just write anything that some people just copy and paste proposal, whatever in Upwork and this thing. But if you understand that job post, The client himself, if you are talking at this pain point, the person know now. The person know. So if you see someone asking of SEO, it is not a copywriting job. Some people used to say that SEO copywriting, I beg, that thing I just come. You understand? Now just come. They are content writer. Do you know this lady? Uh uh this girl. She's in UK now. I learned content writing from her partly too. She's the owner of Copy Zenith Copy. Zenith Copy. She's one Igbo lady like this. I've forgotten her name like that.
There's one
So
lady I saw that did something like a webinar recently, an Igbo lady, but I can't remember the name too.
okay, this one I don't know her. I have forgotten this thing. Her name, that one. Please be asking your just be asking your name and just be asking your question. So I'll
Okay.
check our website and see
Mm,
Zenith Copy. Yeah.
the next
Okay.
question about first line emails.
First line.
Email. Can one specialize in just that?
Okay. Writing only emails.
First line emails.
Okay. Okay. First line emails.
Yes.
Good. Yeah. Yes. I know about it. I know about first line emails. Okay. And her name is Chioma. No, Chima. Chima Meji. That's
Okay,
her
no,
name.
it's not the one.
Okay. Now, first line email is a super specialized area in emails. You see that someone specialized only in writing that first line. And when I did it sometimes ago. When I did it, is what happens is that the company that you want to work with, they will send you the LinkedIn profile
Yeah.
or the what is the name of that social media platform again? That one that used to post pictures. Is it Instagram? Ba? Instagram profile or Facebook or Twitter of the person you are talking they want you to write email for. That first line email for usually is called DMs. Companies use it to onboard or to get new clients. So you are going to look. There's a lot of other things that you are going to you should be able to learn about it. But you are going to study the client, his profile, and see something that is specific, that is personalized to him. It may be a compliment, or it may be that he just had a new product launch, or it may be that he is expecting an upcoming launch, or it may be that the person just have one major development in his business. Then you will write a first line, a first personalized emails message to that person, and to the person that line, it should be that nobody else that situation can apply to except him. So you write it, and this thing now, the companies now will now have somebody else that will write the body of the email, but you write only the first line. That is how they used to do the first line emails. But if you are starting out, honestly, to find first line emails to be and to specialize in first line email, you may not get client that fast. Why? Because a lot of companies are not really going. This is like a super personalized area. A lot of companies will prefer that someone write the complete emails. Only few people. I used to see that job post in this thing in Upwork, but only few people do that. So the best thing first is to start as an email copywriter. Then you narrow it down after you have gotten some reviews and your portfolio is big now, in such a way that okay, even if somebody search in Upwork algorithm, you can usually come up. You understand? So just focus on emails for now. Complete emails, e-commerce email copywriting. for now, then you can later maybe super specialize. It's just like somebody that is a neurologist and he now specializes in movement disorders, right? You cannot start by going to specialize in movement disorder. How many people have movement disorders? They are not very much now. So, more questions, more questions.
Clavio.
Good.
The video you
Claudio.
asked us to watch of that white man.
Mm,
I've tried watching it, but I'm not really getting it.
you are not
And
getting
I've
it.
seen job post on Clavio. They want a copywriter who is also good in Clavio.
Okay. All right. After this video, I'm going to give you access to one other Clavio uh, videos, right? Just focus on the technicality. The person also teach some copywriting as well, but it doesn't make sense. Really, and he's an email copywriter. Oh. But the copywriting, some of them, what used to happen is that some of them they don't used to learn the copywriting, they'll just go into the emails. And actually, you have to learn the copywriting very well. That is when you go to the emails. So I'm going to send you some. There is a course I bought on when I was trying to understand Clavio, right? I'm going to send you, give you access to it.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
So I hope that is all right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I have few questions for you. When you were writing proposals in Upwork, how did you come up with the proposal style? How where do you use any of the proposal in the samples in the platform?
Well, at first I went to ChatGPT just to get an idea,
Okay.
and
Okay.
the result was not funny. It was like a cover letter. And unknown to
Mm.
me, I used that kind of pattern where I would write RE reply, then application.
Hey.
So, and then at the end of the letter, I will write my name, email, and phone number, which was even against Upwork's rule.
Upwork terms of service. Hmm.
So I got
Okay.
tired. I started watching your videos on Upwork. I watched almost all, but I don't know why for some reasons. And you told us not to skip anything, but I skipped that part, that video.
O-
So I had to go
Okay.
back and watch your video on proposal, and then I was like, thank God I came back to
Hmm.
watch it because I've wasted some connects already. So I used
Oh,
the format you showed us there, and then I
oh.
applied. But there's this thing I always do. I like going for jobs that give example of what they want. Like the one I got, he gave an example of what he wants and what he doesn't want.
Okay.
So there
Okay.
was one he was trying to give an example for. He wants to use that person. It's an SMM um,
Okay.
copywriting. So
Okay.
he could not give any example. So I leveraged on that. I wrote
Okay.
something for him using that one, and he was so happy. Then he
Wow.
didn't even interview me, he just hired me.
Thank you. I'm very happy. See, life is very easy. Oh. Just
Even the
get
first one I got, it was the same thing I did. It was
okay.
on I'm good at storytelling and script writing too.
Wow.
For
Wow.
storytelling, I wrote a story for him straight. That was my proposal. And when he saw it too, he liked it. Then he gave me another task I did and he was happy. But when I went for training, he was not the one training us. And then I usually have phobia for anything design, graphics. Only for me to
The
go there and see that they asked us
same
that we
thing.
are going to do a fake tweet and we have to design it. So I focused on the design and I forgot about the main job. And it took me more than the time I was supposed to use for the training. So at the end of the day, the trainer just kicked me out.
Okay. Okay. Next time, if you have something like that, focus on what you should do. Then look for a designer outside Nigeria here. He'll do the design for you.
But
3K.
we're doing it online. No, they were seeing it.
Eh? Okay, you
It
have to be
was
doing
a
it on.
training. It was a training. We're doing it.
Okay.
Send it, the review, and it had few hours. So there was no way I could do that.
Okay, I understand. Because some of them, what I used to do then is that some of them they will give us that okay. they'll give us that you should design, you should do this between so and so time. Then I'll just come and go and look for people within my community or people that I know that can do it. They'll do it. Some of them, as far as I used to use Fiverr, I'll go there and look for these Pakistan guys, all these Indian guys that they don't charge much. They'll do the job, I'll package it, I'll send it forward. Life is easy, right?
Yes, sir.
So please focus on these things for the next 3 weeks. Don't worry. You are going to get a lot of them, they will come. But I want them to come when you are fully loaded. You understand?
Yes,
When you are fully loaded, focus on these 3 things. And if you are these 2 things within these 3 weeks, and you are able, if you're able to do them, I can almost guarantee you that your earning will shoot very fast. So, any
encouraged. Thank you.
any more question?
No, sir.
All right. So I wish you the best, and I'll be happy to see you at the top.
Thank you, sir. I'm really grateful. Seriously, I used to
Yeah.
tell people, I say, the person that is teaching me, we didn't
Mm.
even pay him because even the 5K we paid, it's not enough for the data.
Don't worry,
The data
don't
is
worry,
very good.
don't worry. Let
God,
everybody just start
only
earning
God
first.
that will help.
That is the most important thing. All right.